During the conflict in Ukraine, sightings of the UFO phenomenon multiplied, demonstrating that whenever humans have military clashes, the watchers of the universe are very attentive to what is happening. Sightings of unidentified flying objects are increasing from the area of the conflict between Ukraine and Russia. Images that show unusual activity in this area of our planet become clearer. The first recording was reported from Ukraine during the development of one of the bombings, in a rural area of the Slavyansk region. The shooting is quite shocking when one observes the level of destruction generated by the explosions of the Russian missiles, in a rural area of the region of Slavyansk. The shooting is quite shocking when you observe the level of destruction generated by the explosions of the Russian missiles. And the presence of this object, which remained silent in the distance, a nice approach, allows us to exclude the possibility that it is a drone. This object has a discoid shape, and observe how, in the intermediate zone, it exposes a band of dark hue at certain points in the structure. We can observe a reflection which would be an indicator that it rotates on its own axis. In the same way, the movement of the propellers is not appreciated at any time, as well as the flashing lights, which are common characteristics of drones. So, without a doubt, this would be one of the proofs. The clearest reported from the conflict zone of an object, which remained silent while analyzing what happens to human beings. In the second recording, it can be seen that a family managed to register the presence of an object of considerable size, which remained static above a residential district of Moscow in Russia. In the approach, we can appreciate that this silent and mysterious object presents a discoid shape. This is not a helicopter, drone or balloon plane. It is important to remember that the Russian military forces are on high alert, so overflights of any type of flying device. It is strictly controlled. The third recording was reported at the start of the bombardment. It was recorded overnight. In this evidence, we can clearly observe a huge light, which also stood at a distance from the point where a large explosion was recorded somewhere in Ukraine. The witness tries to record the two events at the UFO and the explosion while making an approach. We can distinguish that it is an object composed of energy, which shines with great intensity. We can even observe that he directs a faint beam of light into his surroundings, as if inspecting the area in the same way. We exclude the possibility that it is a drone, since it looks very different, as we pointed out in this case. The object is integrated with light. No propeller or flashing light is seen to identify it, like none of these devices based on the evidence presented. We can establish that gradually there will be more and more recordings. Testimonies from the conflict zone which would confirm once again that visitors from other worlds are carefully observing these unfortunate events which, if not controlled in time, will lead humanity to greater conflict, which could end the information integrity of the planet.